Oh, you can't find more helpful and friendlier people than you can at the Cancer Support Center.
It's too big to put your arms around. You need help. You need somebody to sit down with you and say, this happens all the time, and people live through it, and you will too. You just got to come to terms with it. But they tell you how to do that.
As a surgeon, I can handle their medical needs and anything related to the surgery that I perform. But I do become aware of other needs that they have that are in the psychosocial realm that I cannot fulfill. And when a patient comes to me needing support for themselves or for their family members, I refer them to the Cancer Center here. A variety of their needs are met. They can meet with psychologists. They sometimes come just for relaxation therapy, which incorporates massage and Reiki and things like that. They can come for reading material. Their families can come for support. Children and spouses and other family members can come and obtain whatever support services that they also need.
It's addressing the psychosocial, spiritual needs of people who are diagnosed with cancer, who have somebody who has cancer, they've lost somebody with cancer, that it's a place for them to go. It is free.
As I was going through my initial treatment, my provider gave me a packet of information. And as I flipped through, I saw that there was a support center out in the South Suburban area for those who had cancer. Very excited. That same week, I came to my first educational group here at the Cancer Support Center.
I volunteer because I've seen how it's benefited my mom, and I know that if there's somebody else like me and I can benefit them, like why wouldn't I do that? And that's what's really given me an opportunity to do, to help somebody else who may have the same situation as my mom. I understand leukemia so much better now. I don't know how many books I've checked out. And being able to understand it, it helps you when you're dealing with it. You're like, hey, I know what my mom can do.
I wasn't really convinced that I needed to go, but I talked to a lot of people, and I said that they all belong to groups. So I joined a Wednesday night group, and the group is great. I mean, and you get to talk. I mean, you know, talk to people that have the same problem you're having, and also they have things to do all during the week. They have yoga, they have meditation classes, which is all very good. You got to do something.
Everybody who is coming here, practically we are in the same level. Okay. So nothing is more than you or less than you.
Just to know that they were there and that they were experiencing those same feelings, those emotions that you were, and then they tell you, you know, everybody shares how they do it, and sometimes you can pick up little hints, you know, when you're going through it yourself, and you think that you're the only one in the whole world that is feeling these things.
I just love the hypnosis and the mindfulness meditation and the yoga and the nutrition class. It's just everything.
I had all this literature available to me. I knew everything, and it's surprising how many people that you meet have cancer.
I mean, cancer is a devastating disease, not only for the person who has it, but for the family who deals with the person who has it. And usually the person who has the disease is the strongest of the group. You know, they have come to grips with their own mortality, but the family has not.
Anytime you find somebody who's affected by cancer, you tell them about the resources you have in the community. And this is just an awfully great program for people who are affected by cancer.
People look at you and say, well, it's been a year, get over it. And you can't.
It's been 3 years now. Walter and I would go together, we'd go by ourselves depending what was going on in our lives.
And even before that, you know, you had gone to the bereavement meetings, and you would come home and relate to me what was going on and how people felt.
If you have any questions about cancer, this is the place to come. If they haven't got the answer, they'll get it for you.
So I survived my daughter's death, and I survived my own cancer, and I'm still living to tell about it, and I think it's because of the support that I got from this place.
They are a group of people who provide love and faith and hope and strength, and you receive the comfort that you need, and it gives you the power to live a full life even though one has cancer. So don't do it alone.